Good afternoon, everybody. Excellent to see you all. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a lovely day. I'm just going to do my regular sound checks, but great to see so many people out there. Thank you for hitting that like button. Excellent. Wow, 16 likes. Well done, folks. How are we doing? There he is.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Oh, good. Okay, well that sound works. Let's just check the piano. Presume if that works, then that's fine. Okay, good. And what about the recording? Bear with me a minute, everybody. How's this sounding? This might be a bit loud, so just be careful.
Jesu, meine Freude.
Okay, I think we're there. Superb. Good. Excellent. Well, I hope everybody's very well. It's some lovely music today, folks. This Bach is just superb. And yes, just in case anyone's wondering, yes, we are singing in German. I've just caught sight of the lighting in here. We're about to undergo, I think, an enormous, well, probably a rainstorm, possibly thunder and lightning here in Bristol. The sky has has just completely changed colour in the last hour. And it's now heavy and dark and grey and miserable. So I think our brief little second summer is at an end as of about now. So if it gets too dark, I might need to turn a light on. But so far, so good. How is everybody? Hello, Faye. Hello, Lisa. I'm glad you love the Bach. I do too. Hi, Julie. Hello, Leslie. Oh, I see. Gloria in eggshells cyst deo. You can tell what I was doing yesterday evening, everybody, sitting here. James, my fantastic colleague from Aerophon, who's our sound engineer, he and I were working late last night. We finished Elijah and I went straight on to a mix and we did 4 hours on Vivaldi, finished about 10 p.m. and oh my goodness me, it's all here. Those of you who are in self-isolation choir, well, I've loaded up my little device here and it's all tangled up with the... There we go. So I've loaded up my device. I don't know if you can see, but these are all the buttons for self-isolation choirs for Vivaldi Gloria. And all I would have to do is just to tap one of those buttons and you'd be the first people in the world other than me to hear it. But I'm not going to. Not till 7 o'clock tonight. So if you are around tonight, 7 p.m. UK time, please come along. The Self-Isolation Choir Summer School channel. And come and enjoy hearing the Self-Isolation Choir singing the complete Vivaldi Gloria, which is in itself a really exciting moment because the last time we did this much, we produced this much content, it was for Messiah at Home. So this is a big deal. Looking forward to tonight. And of course, in between now and then, we have this wonderful session here on HOMECHOIR channel where we're going to be looking at Jesu, Meine Freude, at least the first choral. There's quite a lot to it, and we certainly won't be getting through all, I think, is it 12, 13 movements? 11, I was close. We won't get through all 11 movements anytime soon, but we will slowly work our way through it, including all the ones with semiquavers. So, yeah, good luck for that. And then, other than that, we have the wonderful Elijah at 5 o'clock, and I'll be working with the sopranos today. We had a great time yesterday. So yeah, all's well. I hope you're all okay. Hello, Jill and Jean. Looking forward to seeing you again. Absolutely. Hi, Breeder. Hello, Albert. Hello, Albert and Norb and anyone else in Germany. We will be singing in German today. My apologies for my pronunciation. I hope you will forgive me. I'll do my best. I've been working on my SZ. Außer. Close. Außer dir soll mir auf Erden nichts sonst Liebes werden. How am I doing? Give us a grade, gentlemen. So we shall have some wonderful Bach today, and of course tomorrow we're going to dive deeply into the world of Bach and his harmony. And those of you that have studied music before, you know that when you start learning music, particularly once you sort of get beyond the first sort of just make a simple note and play a simple line, once you start looking at melodies and chords and harmonies, one of the first things your teacher will give you, particularly if you're a keyboard player, is Bach. And if you're studying harmony, it's Bach from day one. Why? Because he pretty much invented this style and these rules. So we're going to have a fantastic time with him today and tomorrow. We're going to look at minor keys tomorrow. The difference between this chord and this chord. They use the same scale, but they have completely different characters and completely different feels. So we will be looking at that. One of the things I love about Bach's writing, one of the reasons I chose this one for this particular week when we're looking at minor keys, is how Bach manages to write manages to set words of such beauty and such love and such poignancy to a minor chord, minor key. And that is something that Bach does, I think, particularly well. It is just imbuing something that's so absolutely beautiful and so lovely, but with that longing that comes with the minor. So that's tomorrow. Friday, we're going to have a great fun sing where we'll be looking at Go Down Moses. When Israel was in Egypt land, let my people go. That'll be Friday's fun song. And something, I'll dig something out of the music hall fun song book. Maybe Daisy Bell and My Man's a Dustmore, something fun for those of us who want to have a good old sing song on Friday. And then Sunday, the Sacred Sing. Well, I'll share the schedule with you in a moment, but I'm pleased with this week's Sacred Sing. It's going to be lovely and very, very beautiful. And I've just seen, actually, I haven't changed the graphic over. Can I get away with doing it? Yes, I can, because you can't see the graphic yet. Ha ha ha. So nothing's happening here. I'm just randomly looking around the screen. Who else is here? Hi, Cynthia. And hello, Biddy and Sue. Hello, Leslie. And Rona and Rosa. Rosa's hiding at work. Shh, we won't tell anybody, Rosa. I love the fact that people come along to my sessions and say things like, well, I'm supposed to be working, but I'm listening on headphones and I'm hiding in a cupboard so that people can't see. I think this is brilliant. I love being the illicit choral conductor. That's fantastic. Okay, graphic changed. You didn't see a thing. Who else is here? Hello, Michael. Fabulous. Hello, Anne. Hello, lovely friends. Good to see all your names flashing up on the screen. Here. It's fabulous to see everybody. Hello, Lewis. Good to see you, sir. Hope all's well with you. Need to give you a ring at some point, mate. Just completely mad here, but I hope all's well. Are you married yet? It's next year, isn't it? Well, hope all's well. All the best to your family. Cheers. Hello, Michelle. Same question to you. Hello, Leslie. Oh, fabulous. So many lovely people online. Gosh, it's picking up. 44 people online and 33 likes. I think we're on for a record here, folks. If everybody who was here subscribed and everybody hit that like button, we'd hit my target of 3,000 in no time. And I could share with you these photographs that I have on my phone of me as a baby, because I've promised you I will share some baby photos, and I have stupidly promised my daughter that I will let her choose the photos. What could go wrong? Given that she has access to all of my baby photos on her iPad and takes great delight in kind of pouring through them, going, well, that's a good one, that's a good one. They'll love that one, Dad. You know, pointing out the one of me in the bath at the age of 6 months or so. And so, yeah, I'm not sure if I want everyone to subscribe at the moment. Because once it's out on YouTube, that's kind of it. But, oh well, a promise is a promise. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just that red button below, and it just helps us. Likewise, the like button. Just click that thumbs up. You'll make Kit Kat very happy, as well as me. But it's more important that we make sure that Kit Kat's all right. So make Kit Kat's happy. So let's all make Kit Kat happy, please. I'm not sure I'm allowed to click like on my own video. I don't generally. I don't know if you're allowed to, if you can. It's not really the dumb thing, though, is it? Liking one's own content. Self-congratulatory. Hello, Sylvia. Oh, great to see you. Thank you for that. Hello, Jenny. Lewis. Oh, chum. Oh. Well, look. Lots of love to you and your lovely, lovely fiancé. I mean, you're a very, very lucky man. Let's just get it out there. As soon as it can be rearranged, I hope you guys have the dream wedding that you deserve. And in the meantime, lots of love to you both. I'm sorry to see that. And lots of everybody, please just send their love to my friend Lewis. I taught him when he was a GCSE student. How long ago now, Lewis? That would have been 2004, and you were 14, and I was 28. Oh dear. How about that? You're older now than I was when I taught you. Cheers. Update on Katie. Bless you. Thank you, everybody. Katie is at school. Katie is healing well. She has been walking around the house remarking on how things are easier now than they were. I can walk upstairs now, Dad, and it doesn't hurt so much. I did a bit of writing with my left hand, so she is recovering brilliantly, and thank you, everybody. That's lovely of you to ask. Yeah, so she is doing very, very nicely, and Julia's just said, "I'll make 600 fake accounts and subscribe." Oh dear! I'll just keep an eye out for suspicious activity from the Burlington region. 600 new members, all called Julie Data 406, 407, 408, 409. Bless you. Well, I mean, if just get everyone to subscribe, folks. Let's get to 3,000. And then I'm going to have to set another target beyond that, but should be lots of fun. Hello, George and Diane. Thank you for being here, folks. And just one more time, George, thank you for the work you've done on helping us get the sound file sorted for Elijah. As always, brilliant job. And I really appreciate it. Thank you. Right, well, we're nearly there. Gosh, time flies when you're having a nice chat with everybody. So I'm going to put that down. Make sure I've got everything. Can you make sure, folks, you've got your drinks and your supplies, and the phone's on silent, and the doors not, your door's locked and no one's going to interrupt you, and all the rest of it. Plug that in, turn that off. Silent. Good. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Home Choir's Classical and Trad broadcast. Thank you for being here today, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching later on. You're all members of the choir, and it's lovely to see you. So today, this is our weekly broadcast where we will learn a new piece from the classical repertoire. And today, as you'll have seen from the titles and the cards and everything else, today we're looking at a beautiful piece. We're going to start learning the motet by Johann Sebastian Bach. This is called Jesu, Meine, Freude. And this is the first chorale of 11 movements of this beautiful, quite short work. If you don't know the work, once you've learnt it today, can I wholeheartedly recommend it to you as just a wonderful way to spend 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes. It is a meditation, if you like, on this melody, on these themes that the music throws up. And the way that Bach treats the melody and the harmonies is, well, masterful, as you would expect from Bach, but it's some of, I think, his most heartfelt and some of his most astonishing musical writing. So we're going to learn that today. It's only, it's relatively short, but we will then, after we've learned it, we'll sing it all together, and then we'll sing it on Sunday for the Sacred Sing. And so what I'm going to do now, folks, is, provided everything is still working here, just about move that out the way. There we go. So I'm just going to slide over to one side and show you the slide for today. So actually tomorrow, join me tomorrow if you can, for the deep dive. Here we go. So tomorrow we will be diving into this music in a bit more depth. I'll talk a little bit about the history and about why Bach wrote this piece, and we'll look at, in particular, how minor keys work in relation to this music. Friday, we're going to have our fun sing, as we always do. We're going to learn Go Down Moses, that fantastic gospel song, and some other music hall fun classics along the way. And then Sunday, well, Sunday's our Sacred Sing, as you know, and the Sacred Sing this week, well, obviously, Jesu, Meine, Freude will open proceedings at 11 a.m. on Sunday. We'll then sing Et in Terra Pax from Vivaldi's Gloria. That's a little tribute to my wonderful self-isolation choir, who are performing Vivaldi's Gloria tonight at 7 p.m. It's open to everybody. Please do come along if you can. It's on the Self-Isolation Choir Summer School channel at 7 p.m. and it's a world premiere. It's the first time anyone will have heard these movements. It is the choir's rendition. Hundreds of people from all around the world sending in recordings. It sounds amazing. We'll then sing the beautiful Going Home by Antonin Dvorak, the one that goes da 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 da. Beautiful, beautiful tune from his Ninth Symphony. And then we'll sing a couple of gospel songs, Go Down Moses, and then, of course, I'm Gonna Sing, which is my favourite, and it's the song that started it all. So that's what we've got coming up. Today we have this bit of Bach. I do have one more thing to share with you, so many people have been in touch asking if they can support the channel, and it is so wonderful from my point of view to receive those messages. Thank you everybody for your generosity, for your support. Some people have asked if they can pay on a monthly basis and so on. So I have, over the last few weeks, been wrestling with a service called Patreon, and I'm delighted to be able to share it with you today. So it is now live. You can go along and you can join Patreon. So Patreon is a service that is provided for content creators like myself, and it allows us to connect with you on a different level. So, and this is in no way compulsory. You can still come along and take part in everything that we have here on the channel. But if you're interested in supporting us, I've put all the details up there. I'm not going to go into detail as to what's involved and how much it costs and so on. I've tried to keep the cost as low as possible because I want, lots of people to sign up if they're happy to. There are some little bonuses. So there's some nice MP3s that you'll have access to, and various other things. So if you're interested, please do consider going along. It's patreon.com/homechoir, and there's 2 tiers of membership, and just, if you're interested, there it is. All right, it's launched about an hour ago, so let's see how we do. But thank you everybody for nagging me to do this. I really do appreciate your support. It means a huge amount. So everybody, let me just check on the how are we doing? I'm not blaming you, Kit Kat. I never blame you. So everybody, I think we should get started today. So I'm going to just return to the way I was before. So get rid of the slides. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we are. Back where we should be. So everybody, we're going to make a start on this bit of Bach after a bit of a warm-up. If you haven't got the music for today, if you haven't had a chance to go and get that music, well, the link's in the description. And just whilst we're warming up, if you could just go and get that, you need that PDF. I mean, you only need the first page because that's all we're learning today, just that first chorale. But please make sure you've got the music because I'm not going to put anything up on screen. It's all going to come from that PDF. So everybody, if you wouldn't mind, please, those of you that are happy to, be upstanding, plant those feet to shoulders width apart, stand confidently and comfortably, and if you wouldn't mind just starting to take a few deep breaths in and out in your own time. And those of you for whom standing's not on the menu, perhaps you're at work pretending to work and listening in, well, if you wouldn't mind sitting up straight, give yourself a straight back and a long neck, and you can just start to take some nice deep breaths in and out. And everybody, let's breathe together. Take a deep breath in and blow the air out. Fabulous. Another deep breath in and blow the air out. And one more deep breath. Make your mouth nice and tall and blow that air away from you. Very, very good. Thank you, folks. Roll your shoulders around now, loosening up those muscles. Keep these movements nice and smooth and gentle. And then once you've rolled your shoulders in one direction, roll them the other way and take your time doing this. And then bring your shoulders up to your ears, please, everyone. Take a deep breath and let your shoulders fall. Very, very good. Thank you, everybody. Tilt your head in one direction and just feel the stretch along the long side. Take your head to the middle and the other side, please. Again, feel that stretch. To the middle and forwards, please. And to the middle. Thank you. And within those 3 movements, if I could ask everybody to just let your head roll around, please. Nice and smoothly. Fabulous. Thanks very much, folks. Let's do a bit of humming, and we'll start with... Actually, do you know what? Let's start with... turning up the volume, first of all. Let's start in E minor. Let's start here. I'm just going to hum with me, and... now, ooh. That was interesting. And again. O for orange. And E for egg. And R. And one more. Very nice indeed. After me, please. And just from there, we're going to sing Ma, Ma, Ma. And excellent. Thank you very much. And then we sing Yeah, Yeah, Yeah. And very good. Me, Me, Me. Thank you. And just one more. Ya, Ya, Ya. Very nice. Thank you very much indeed, everybody. Okay, so I thought we'll warm up with some minor chords and minor keys, because Jesu, Meine, Freude, as I said, is in a minor key. It's in E minor. Those of you that follow the deep dive, we've spoken about keys and key signatures. When you look at the start of this piece, when you look on the first page, you'll see the treble clef. We know now that treble clef means a G. It's a letter G. It's written there. The bass clef is an ornate letter F. And then next to that symbol is that sharp sign. When I used to talk to my students at school, bear in mind Twitter is a thing, they say, "Sir, what's that hashtag thing?" I said, "Well, it's a sharp." "Well, it's a hashtag." "No, it's a sharp." So it's a hashtag. You see the hashtag there? It indicates that we use an F sharp in the scales. That means, in this case, it means E minor. I will explain why tomorrow. Now, what we're going to do, folks, as we always do, is we're going to learn this line by line. So we'll start with the sops, and the altos, the tenors, and the basses. One of the nice things about this opening chorale is that the first line repeats. So it is actually only 2 lines of music. The first line repeats, and then you have the third line effectively. So before we do any singing, I'd like to do a little bit of very tentative just reading through pronunciation-wise. And my sincere apologies to my German choristers if I make, when I make any mistakes. I will do my best. If you want to send me an email correcting my pronunciation, well, that's probably entirely justified. So let's follow the word song. If you've all got your scores in front of you, and I've got quite a nice translation here, which I think is pretty good. So the first line, Jesu, Meine, Freude. Could you say that for me? Jesu, Meine, Freude. Lovely. And that means Jesus, my joy. The next line, Meines Herzens Weide. Say that for me. Meines Herzens Weide. And that is my heart's pasture. Isn't that lovely? Jesu, meine Zier. Say that for me. Jesu, meine Zier. Thank you. Jesus, my treasure. I think it's treasure. I've also seen it as jewel. Let me know, please, somebody who speaks German better than I do, which is everybody. The next line. Ach, wie lang, ach lange. Say for me. Ach, wie lang, ach lange. Oh, how long ist dem Herzen bange und verlangt nach dir. Let's say that line together from ist dem and ist dem Herzen bange und verlangt nach dir. Okay, so that's how long has my heart suffered and longed for you. How are we doing with the translation here, folks? Let me know. I'm just checking here. Nobody's commented yet. Must be going well. And then the final line. Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. Say for me. Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. That's God's Lamb, my bridegroom. Außer dir soll mir auf Erden. Now be careful here. That little symbol there that looks like a capital B. That's the SZ, and that's pronounced with quite a harsh tz at the front of the mouth. Außer dir soll mir auf Erden. Say for me. Außer dir soll mir auf Erden. Zier bitte. Zier. Okay, thank you. Norbert has said at the end it's not Zier, it's Zier. Thank you, Norb. Thank you very much indeed. Dankeschön. That bottom line, Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam, außer dir soll mir auf Erden, and then nichts sonst Liebes werden. See that last line for me? Nichts sonst Liebes werden. And that bottom line, God's Lamb, my bridegroom, besides you on earth, nothing shall be dearer to me. Nothing shall be more loved to me. All right, beautiful words. Thank you, Norb. High praise indeed. Norb has said otherwise okay-ish. Thank you, Norb. I appreciate your honesty. Okay, so everybody, if you'd like to proceed with my okayish German, we will proceed. So we're going to start with the soprano line, and as always, if you want to stay and if you want to sing along with everything, folks, that's entirely fine. But this is the main melody that comes at the top of the page. I'm just going to play you that top line, that soprano line from Jesu, Meine, Freude, and let's listen to it. It goes. Okay, really nice tune. So I'll sing it, you sing it with me, please, sopranos. It goes, Jesu, meine Freude. Sing with me, and Jesu, meine Freude. Very nice. We then go back to the note we started on and we sing, Meines Herzens Weide. Sing with me, and Meines Herzens Weide. Very nice. And then Jesu, meine Ziel. And Jesu, meine Ziel. Let's sing that line from the opening then, please, sopranos. Jesu, and Jesu, meine Freude, meines Herzens Weide, Jesu, meine Ziel. Lovely job. Thank you, Sops. And then the next line is exactly the same in terms of the notes, just the words are different. So sing that with me. Ach, wie lang, ach lange. And what you'll notice is the sopranos have the simplest part because this is the choral melody. This is the part that everybody sings. The rest of you are probably looking at your lines going, that doesn't look anywhere near as easy as the soprano line. That's true. Okay, so Sops, let's sing the second line from Ach, wie lang. Ready? 3, 4. Ach, wie lang, ach lange ist dem Herzen bange und verlangt nach dir. Very good. Very, very good indeed. Thank you. What I'd say to you is when you have these longer notes, like Freude, for example, and lange, make your mouth nice and tall to let the note blossom and grow. So you'll end up with that, Jesu, meine Freude. You've got time to let the note grow, so let it grow. Okay, and we're down to the last line here, Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. Okay, and so we sing, Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. Sing with me, and Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. Very, very nice. Let's do that one more time for luck. Sopranos. And Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. And then we go back to the B that we started that line on, and we sing, Außer dir soll mir werden. Okay, listen to that on its own. Let's sing that together. And Außer dir soll mir werden. And then the last line is the same as the first. Nichts sonst Liebes werden. Almost. There's that extra quaver, isn't there? Da, 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 da. So let's just sing that last line, please, sopranos. Nichts sonst Liebes. And Nichts sonst Liebes werden. Fab. Okay, thank you, sopranos. So that's your line. That is the soprano line. We'll sing that through with everybody in a minute. So altos, let's have a look at your part, please. Okay, so you're the second line down. And what I'm going to do is, as I did with the sopranos, I'm going to play your line without words, without singing. This is what it sounds like on the piano from Jesu. And it's... Okay, that's that first line, and it's the same twice. All right, so once we've learned this, we're more than halfway through the piece. So the first line, Jesu, excuse me, that's a good reminder to tell you have a little sip of water. Pardon me. Gosh, some moths flew out there. Right, so it is. Jesu, meine Freude. Sing with me, please, altos. And Jesu, meine Freude. Lovely. And then we're back up to the G, same note we started on. Quite handy to note that. And it's meines Herzens Weide. Sing with me, please, altos. And meines Herzens Weide. Lovely. And then it's Jesu meine Ziel. And Jesu meine Ziel. So can we sing together, please, altos? And we can do the first two lines now, all right, because we know the tune. We'll sing Jesu meine Freude, then we go to the words beneath. Ready? And Jesu meine Freude, meines Herzens Weide, Jesu meine Ziel. Next line. Ach, wie lang, ach, lange ist dem Herzens bange und verlangt nach dir. Fabulous job. I made an error there, one of many. It's Herzen, singular in the second verse. Herzens in the first, right? No S on the end at the second time. Okay, so now we're at the bottom line here, altos. That's your line. So I'll sing you each phrase. So the first one is Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. Sing that with me. And Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. Very nice. Then we sing Außer dir soll mir werden. And Außer dir soll mir werden. And then nichts sonst Liebes werden. And nichts sonst Liebes werden. Fantastic. Okay, altos, let's sing that bottom line, Gottes Lamm, through to the end. All right, so from bar 7, please, altos. Here we go. And Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam, außer dir soll mir werden, nichts sonst Liebes werden. There we go. Thank you so much, altos. Great job. My alto voice is definitely a bit worse for wear today. Well, I think a bit of Elijah later on will shake that loose. Now then, tenors, thanks for your patience here, everybody. Now, you have an incredibly expressive line here, tenors. And Bach uses the tenors, generally speaking, to achieve some absolutely heartbreaking effect. You have, well, I won't spoil it for you, but the last few bars are staggeringly beautiful. Not the easiest thing you'll ever sing, just to let you know, but beautiful, beautiful music. Okay. So your line from well, your top line is okay. So you'll hear that the third phrase is nice and easy. The second one's got a really expressive leap, and the first one's got some funny angles. So let's look at that. First phrase, Jesu meine Freude. Listen to it. It goes, Jesu meine Freude. Let's sing that together, everybody. And Jesu, meine Freude. Excellent. And we then sing Meines Herzens Freude. Listen to that again. Let's sing that together. And Meines Herzens Freude. Fantastic. Just be careful when you go up from the B to the G that you're not swooping. Yeah, or over singing. It should just be a very clean, almost a soaring, like a bird flying over the fields. And then the last line, or last phrase is Jesu, meine Ziel. And Jesu, meine Ziel. So let's sing from the beginning then, tenors. We can do the first two lines now, can't we? Jesu, meine. And Jesu, meine Freude, meines Herzens Freude, Jesu, meine Ziel. And ach, wie lange ist dem Herzens Freude und verlangt nach dir. Excellent. Then the bottom line. Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. Listen to that again. It's a very typical Bachian tenor line, that. Moving by step, and that da-da-da-dam. You'll see that all the way through his chorales. Very typical. So let's sing that together. Gottes Lamm and Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. Excellent. Now, things start to get really quite emotional here. Außer dir soll mir werden. Listen to that. Okay, let's sing that together. Außer dir and außer dir soll mir werden. And then this last line. Listen to this. Nichts uns Liebes würden. How about that? Okay, so let's sing that together. And nichts uns Liebes würden. That last note is so important, tenors. Okay? You sing that G sharp, it transforms the piece from all being in the minor to finishing on that third. This is called a tierce de Picardy, a Picardy third. And this is a tradition from European music where in a piece of minor music you would finish the last chord on the major. Just because. All right, so tenors, let's just sing that Gottes Lamm line, please. And I'm really sorry for my German. I do my best. It's been a long time. I did 2 years of German at school and loved it. Wonderful language, but they didn't offer any more than that. So I think I was away the day they taught pronunciation. Okay, Gottes Lamm, here we go. And Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam, außer dir soll mir werden, nichts uns Liebes würden. There we go. Thank you, tenors. Basses, thank you for your patience, gentlemen. So let's just enjoy ourselves here. We've got lots of movement by step here, basses. Couple of leaps, octaves, obviously, because we're basses. But for the most part, I don't think there's anything here that's going to throw us later on in this work, which we'll be looking at as we go through the year. Later on, there's quite a lot of good stuff for the basses, but this is just, well, you'll hear it goes. Jesu, meine Freude. Sing with me, basses, and Jesu, meine Freude. And again with the rhythm correct this time, England, please, and Jesu, meine Freude. Good, then we sing Meines Herzens Freude. Sing with me, please, basses. And meines Herzens Weide. And then it's Jesu, meine Ziel. And Jesu, meine Ziel. Very good. Okay, let's sing that from the beginning with the second line as well, please, basses. And I reckon we're about 2 or 3 minutes away from singing the whole thing all the way through together with everybody. Okay, ready, basses? Jesu. And Jesu, meine Freude, meines Herzens Weide, Jesu, meine Ziel. Next line. Ach, wie lang, ach lange ist dem Herzen bange und verlangt nach dir. Really, really nice. We've been in the minor for a long time now. Bach briefly takes us to the major for just 2 bars, and it's the basses that drive that. If you've been a bass for any length of time, you'll recognise that. It's a very standard progression. Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. Sing with me, please, basses. And Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam. Then up the octave. Außer dir soll mir auf Erden. And außer dir soll mir auf Erden. And then, just as at the start with different rhythm, nichts sonst Liebeswerden. And nichts sonst Liebeswerden. Or if you're feeling particularly good about yourselves, feeling like a second bass, down there. Okay, fantastic. Now look, everybody, that's the complete work. What we'll do is we'll sing this twice through, okay? Because I can see this is tricky stuff. So I'll give you your notes. Let's sing it all together. Okay, then we'll sing this one on Sunday. Oh, wakey, wakey, computer. Okay, so I'll give you your notes. So sopranos, there's your B for your Jesu, altos, tenors, and basses. Excuse me a moment, I'm going to provide a little bit of accompaniment. Right, here we go, everyone. Have fun. And Jesu, meine Freude, meines Herzens Weide, Jesu, meine Ziel. Ach, wie lange ist dem Herzen bange und verlangt nach dir. Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam, außer dir soll mir auf Erden nichts sonst Liebeswerden. Well done, everybody. Excellent job. Now, I know it's the first time we've sung it through. How did you get on? Okay, how's everyone doing? Oh, oh. That's giving the game away. That's next time. I need to remember I've carried on. How's everybody doing? Oh, fabulous. Lots of people having lots of fun. Great stuff. Just whilst I'm here, those of you on the Isle of Wight, I hope you have a lovely meet-up tomorrow. Sounds like it's going to be great. Okay, let's do that one more time, folks, and then I'll let you get on with your day. So let's have that just one more time. Jesu, meine Freude. And now we've sung it through, enjoy those long notes. Really enjoy those notes. Tenors, that Jesu, meine Freude. Allow those notes to really blossom and fill your room wherever you are, and enjoy it. Right, here we go. And
Jesu,
Do you know what? Sorry, folks. Sorry. I'll give you notes, and I'll actually make sure I'm ready to start this time. There we go. So, sopranos, altos, tenors, basses. Let's do it again. Can't get the staff. Here we go. And...
Jesu, meine Freude, meines Herzens Weide, Jesu, meines Ziel. Ach, wie lange nicht dem Herzen bange und verlangt nach dir. Gottes Lamm, mein Bräutigam, außer dir soll mir auf Erden nichts uns Liebes würden.
Fantastic. Well done, everybody. Excellent job. So, look, that is a brand new piece that we now know here on the HOMECHOIR channel. Oh, for goodness sake. It's a brand new piece that we now know on the HOMECHOIR channel, and it's going to be absolutely lovely when we've got all the movements, including that one that's following. If you don't know Jesu, Meine, Freude, please go and have a listen to it when you have a moment. And those of you in self-isolation choir and home choir and the larks and everything else, I do concede you won't have a huge amount of spare time. But if you do have a minute, please go and listen to Jesu, Meine, Freude. The whole thing from beginning to end. It is mwah, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And so I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Those of you who are home choristers, 2 p.m. we'll be diving into that piece. Now, I know it's only a short piece, but there is so much to talk about. Talking about minor keys and how you can recognise the difference between major and minor keys. I'm going to teach you tomorrow very, very useful mnemonic for learning how to spot a key signature. And you only need to learn one little set of words in order to do it, okay? So see how you get on with that one. Those of you in self-isolation choir, well, if you're a soprano, we'll see you at 5 o'clock. If you are if you're not a soprano, anyone who's not a soprano, please do come along and join us at 7 o'clock for the sing-song of Vivaldi's Gloria. It's all here, it's all loaded. I mean, all I need to do is press play. So I'll do that at 7 o'clock. Please come and join me for that. Otherwise, folks, have a great day. Whatever you've got planned for the rest of the day, I hope it goes really well. Thank you, as always, for being here. It's always lovely to see you all. So take care, folks. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. All the best. Bye-bye.